Hey, good afternoon. This is Bob from Trade Genius. It's the 26th of July, and before I give a market report, which I'm probably not going to do too much of one today, it's the day before the Fed, so we're just going to have to wait to see what they do tomorrow. But I want to talk to you about China and the corn crop and the flooding. And this is the picture of China's corn areas. So here's the northern belt, the central belt, and the southern belt. And in Hebei, which is right here, is 10% of their corn growing area, and Jilin is 13.3% of their growing area, and Shandong is their 12.5. Between these three is over is 35%, 1/3 of their corn growing capacity. And let me show you what's happening to the corn belt right now. Is that this whole area is just getting inundated with rain. And this is what happened from June to July, okay? And that's a lot of rain, okay? So the corn is suffering from that. And then this week, this is the last 2 weeks of July, and look at the rain right through the corn belt, the central corn belt, and right into the northern corn belt. And it's just flooding the fields. So you're going to have corn that's going to be in deep weeds. And you hear nothing about this other than what we're digging out. And corn stocks from around the world, and we already had Brazil, who went from the largest exporter of corn last year to an importer. China will have to import corn like it's nobody's business. And they're going to start as soon as they assess the damage from this rain. And they're always slow in these communist totalitarian countries to react to bad news, because nobody wants to give the boss bad news in those countries. You tend to get shot. And so this is all going to come trickling out. But these people are in big trouble. And it's not just the corn crop. I mean, they've lost millions of pigs through all this flooding. And this is the whole country is getting hammered like this. Even the rice areas are getting too much rain. And so it's going to cause a great deal of pain. Corn prices here, where we can buy on the ETF CORN, are at their absolute lows. I mean, we have a gift given to us. And people are worried that, it may go down another 5%. Well, I would keep buying here, because we're going to turn around and you're going to see gold, not gold, it will be gold, gold and corn will be up 10, 15, 20% in nothing flat. And so what we need to do now is to start biding our time, picking our positions, getting into the corn, and then the wheat market as well. I mean, France just reduced their wheat again. They went from 10%, then they went from 22%. Now they're calling for a 50% loss in their wheat harvest. Well, France is the number one exporter of wheat in the world, and they're going to have to probably import wheat themselves. It's amazing to me, and yet the prices here are being held down because there's stockpiles and there's harvesting going on. But as soon as those abate, we're going to get big moves. This is not unforeseen. This happened after the last big El Nino in 1997, 1998. China had these big floods again, going into a big La Nina year. They're following through again. Same with France. So, this is an opportunity for you. You might have to be a little patient for it, but it's going to pay off in spades. The last time these things happened, corn and wheat prices doubled. And so, I intend to profit from that, and I'm encouraging you to take a hard look at it as well. So, I'll be back with you tomorrow to talk about what's going on with the Fed, but this is Bob from Trade Genius. Have a great night, and I'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye-bye.